Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. We come to the third Sunday of Advent, so we continue to count these weeks and days. We continue to look forward to Christ's second coming. We want him to come again, but we also know that Christmas is drawing near, the Feast of the Incarnation, the birth of Jesus, God becoming one of us. And so we celebrate with the rose-colored candle this week. At Mass, the priest often wears a rose-colored or pink-like vestment. The church causes us to stop for a moment here in the middle of our preparing and waiting and looking, and simply to rejoice. And part of that is that we know Christ came in the first time. He will come again. And then he also comes to us right now. So in the present moment, he wants to come into your life and my life and the life of the world in some way. So we prepare for that. This is Rejoice Sunday. The Latin is Gaudete, and it's an imperative. It means you must rejoice. And so what if I don't feel like rejoicing? Joy is a stance. It is an act. It's not a feeling. So joy means that I know God has won. I know God is God. And so I can have joy because God's way is going to win. And so joy calls us to do that. The entrance antiphon for today, rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say, rejoice. Indeed, the Lord is near. That's another reason to rejoice, because we know Jesus Christ is very close to us. He's not far and distant. He's always trying to come into our life, especially when I don't feel like rejoicing. So I can rejoice because I know Christ is coming. The first reading, the prophet Zephaniah, shout for joy, O daughter Zion, sing joyfully, O Israel. The psalm is from Isaiah, cry out with joy and gladness. It's evident the church wants us to know joy and rejoicing. The second reading repeats the entrance antiphon, St. Paul's letter to the Philippians. Brothers and sisters, rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. I'm always struck that joy is very different than pleasure. Pleasure is an American thing. We are sold on pleasure. Do this and you feel good. Pleasure is about me, myself, and I in the end. I want to feel good, and if it doesn't hurt you, then it's okay. That's not our faith. Joy is the opposite of that. Joy is something that bubbles out of us. It's something that naturally must be shared by us. So joy, by its nature, is going to be spread throughout the world if we allow it to work through us. So are you a person of pleasure this week, just living for me, myself, and I? Or am I willing to let God's life bubble out of me and be shared with the rest of the world, so that God's joy might be more evident in the world? In light of that, then we come to the gospel, and we expect again to be hearing about the birth of Jesus, but we don't go there. Instead, we have John the Baptist, and he tells us, this is how you prepare. Whoever has 2 cloaks should share with the person who has none. Whoever has food should do likewise. So John's strategy to help us to rejoice and prepare for the coming of Jesus, if you have too much, give something extra away. You don't have to give out of what you need, but if you have something extra, give it away. We are called to be generous. As Christmas comes near, it's a time of gift giving. You might look around in your life, in your house. If there's something extra, is there someone else who needs it? Let us give it away. God bless you. Have a good week.